Welcome back to Mindset Motivators. Today, we're diving deep into the heart of Stoicism with 50 harsh truths that can improve your life. These aren't the feel-good lessons you might be used to. They are raw, sometimes uncomfortable, but ultimately liberating principles that, if embraced, can guide you to live a more resilient and fulfilling life. Get ready to challenge your perspective, and let's jump right in. Number 1, you are responsible for your own happiness. Stoicism teaches that happiness doesn't come from external circumstances, people, or possessions. It comes from within. The harsh truth is that blaming others for your unhappiness is a cop-out. You have the power to change your mindset, your actions, and ultimately, your life. This means letting go of victimhood and taking full accountability for your emotions and choices. When you realize that your happiness is your responsibility, you empower yourself to make the necessary changes. Number 2, you cannot control external events, only your response. Life is unpredictable. You will face setbacks, disappointments, and failures. But the Stoic principle teaches us that while you can't control these external events, you can control how you respond to them. Your power lies in your response, choosing calm over chaos, logic over emotion, and action over inaction. When you master your response, you master your life. Stop wasting energy on things outside your control and focus on your inner strength. Number 3, death is inevitable. Accept it. Memento mori. Remember that you will die. This isn't a morbid thought, but a Stoic reminder to live fully. The harsh truth is that most people live as if they have all the time in the world, procrastinating on their dreams and wasting precious moments. Accepting the inevitability of death gives you the urgency to live a meaningful life now. It pushes you to prioritize what truly matters, let go of trivial worries, and cherish the time you have. Number 4, comfort is your enemy. We live in a world that constantly seeks comfort and convenience, but growth rarely happens inside your comfort zone. Stoicism teaches us to seek out challenges, embrace discomfort, and see adversity as an opportunity to build resilience. Whether it's physical, mental, or emotional discomfort, these moments are the true tests of your character. Don't shy away from difficulties. Face them head on. Every time you push through discomfort, you become stronger. Number 5, complaining solves nothing. Complaining might offer a temporary release of frustration, but it doesn't change anything. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of action over words. Instead of complaining about your problems, look for solutions. Every complaint is an opportunity to assess what can be done. If you can change the situation, take action. If not, adapt your mindset. By focusing on constructive action rather than airing grievances, you reclaim control over your life. Number 6, your thoughts shape your reality. The mind is powerful. What you think, you become. Stoicism teaches that while you can't always control the events around you, you can control how you perceive them. Negative thoughts create a negative reality, but you have the power to reframe situations. Instead of seeing challenges as obstacles, view them as opportunities to grow. By cultivating a positive, resilient mindset, you shape a more positive and resilient life. Number 7, you are not owed anything. It's easy to fall into the trap of entitlement, expecting life to go your way because you've worked hard or faced hardships. But Stoicism teaches that life owes you nothing. Success, happiness, and respect must be earned. This harsh truth forces you to take initiative rather than waiting for things to be handed to you. Focus on what you can give, not what you can get. When you let go of entitlement, you become more grateful for what you have and more driven to achieve what you desire. Number 8, time is your most valuable asset. Use it wisely. Time is the one resource you can never get back. Stoics believe that every second wasted is a part of your life wasted. This truth forces you to reassess how you spend your time. Are you investing in activities that enrich your life, or are you mindlessly scrolling through social media? Time is fleeting, and every moment is an opportunity to learn, grow, and create memories. Guard your time fiercely, because it's the most valuable currency you possess. Number 9, stop seeking approval from others. One of the most liberating Stoic truths is that you do not need external validation. Many people spend their lives trying to please others, seeking approval and fearing judgment. The Stoics remind us that others' opinions are beyond our control and often reflect their own insecurities, rather than our true worth. Free yourself from the need for approval and focus instead on living a life that aligns with your values. You are not here to meet others' expectations. You are here to live authentically. Number 10. Fear is an illusion that holds you back. Stoicism teaches that fear is often exaggerated in our minds. Most fears are rooted in irrational thoughts, and they keep us from taking action. The Stoic approach is to confront fear with reason. Ask yourself, what's the worst that could happen? Is it truly as terrifying as you imagine? Often, facing your fears head-on diminishes their power over you. Don't let fear dictate your actions. Use it as a guide to where you need to grow. Number 11. You are not as important as you think you are. Ego is the enemy of progress. Stoicism teaches humility by reminding us that in the grand scheme of the universe, we are not as significant as we believe. This isn't meant to diminish your self-worth, but to keep your ego in check. It's a call to approach life with a sense of humility and a willingness to learn from everyone and every experience. The less you let your ego drive you, the more open you become to growth and self-improvement. Number 12. Failure is not final, it's feedback. Failure is not the end, but a necessary step towards success. Stoicism reframes failure as valuable feedback that teaches you what doesn't work. Every time you fail, you gain insights that bring you closer to your goal. Instead of seeing failure as a setback, view it as an essential part of your journey. Learn, adapt, and move forward with renewed wisdom. Remember, the only true failure is giving up. Number 13. Pain is inevitable. Suffering is optional. Pain, whether physical or emotional, is an unavoidable part of life. Stoicism teaches that while pain is inevitable, suffering is a choice. Suffering comes from resisting pain, from wishing things were different rather than accepting them as they are. By accepting pain as a natural part of the human experience, you can minimize your suffering. This mindset doesn't eliminate pain, but it empowers you to endure it with strength and grace. Number 14. Material possessions do not define you. We live in a materialistic world that often equates success with what you own. Stoicism teaches that true wealth comes from contentment, not from possessions. The pursuit of material things often leads to dissatisfaction because there is always something newer, bigger, or better to chase. Realize that your worth is not tied to what you have, but to who you are. Let go of the need for external validation through possessions and find contentment within. Number 15. Life is unfair. Accept it. Stoicism doesn't sugarcoat the realities of life. It teaches that the universe operates under its own laws, indifferent to human notions of fairness. Bad things happen to good people and vice versa. Accepting this harsh truth frees you from bitterness. Instead of lamenting the unfairness of life, focus on what you can do within your circumstances. Life's unfairness is not an excuse to give up, but a challenge to overcome. Number 16. Your emotions are not facts. Emotions are powerful, but they are not always accurate reflections of reality. Stoicism teaches that emotions are merely signals, often influenced by irrational thoughts. Instead of acting impulsively, take a step back and question your feelings. Are they justified, or are they based on assumptions and fears? By distancing yourself from your emotions and examining them critically, you gain control over your actions and reactions. Number 17. The present moment is all you truly have. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of living in the present. The past is gone, and the future is uncertain. Worrying about what was or what might be only distracts you from what is. This truth teaches you to focus on the now, making the most of every moment. When you live in the present, you experience life more fully and appreciate the little things that often go unnoticed. Number 18. Comparison is the thief of joy. It's human nature to compare ourselves to others, but Stoicism teaches that this habit only leads to dissatisfaction. You are on your own unique path, with your own challenges and strengths. Comparing your journey to someone else's diminishes your achievements and breeds unnecessary envy. Focus on your own progress, celebrate your own victories, and let go of the need to measure up to others. Number 19. Anger is a waste of energy. Anger is a destructive emotion that clouds judgment and damages relationships. Stoicism teaches that anger often stems from unmet expectations or a sense of injustice. While these feelings are natural, indulging in anger only wastes your energy and hurts your peace of mind. Instead, Practice patience and seek to understand the root cause of your anger. Responding with calmness and clarity is a far more powerful way to address issues. Number 20, you are not defined by your past. Everyone has made mistakes, experienced failures, and faced regrets. Stoicism teaches that you are not your past. You are defined by the actions you take today and the person you choose to become. Holding on to past mistakes only hinders your growth. Learn from your experiences, forgive yourself, and move forward with purpose. Your past is a lesson, not a life sentence. Number 21, no one is coming to save you. One of the hardest truths to accept is that no one else can fix your life for you. Stoicism teaches self-reliance and personal responsibility. While it's okay to seek help, waiting for someone to rescue you is futile. You have the power to change your circumstances. The sooner you embrace this, the sooner you can take the necessary steps to improve your life. Number 22, people will disappoint you. No matter how much you care for others or set expectations, people will sometimes let you down. It's a part of life. Stoicism teaches us to lower our expectations of others, not in a cynical way, but as a way to protect your peace. When you expect less, you're less likely to be hurt. Instead of being bitter, learn to accept people as they are, flaws and all. Number 23, life is about balance, not perfection. Perfection is an illusion that leads to stress and burnout. Stoicism teaches us to strive for balance instead of perfection. It's okay to make mistakes, to take breaks, and to not have it all figured out. Perfectionism is the enemy of progress, and it's far more important to move forward, even imperfectly, than to stay stuck in pursuit of an unattainable ideal. Number 24, you must confront your weaknesses. Ignoring your flaws and weaknesses doesn't make them go away, it makes them stronger. Stoicism encourages self-reflection and honesty with oneself. Confronting your weaknesses is not about self-criticism, but about self-improvement. Identify your flaws, work on them, and turn them into strengths. This is how true growth happens. Number 25, your feelings are valid, but not always right. Feelings are valid in that they reflect your current state, but they are not infallible guides for decision-making. Stoicism teaches that while you should acknowledge your emotions, you should not let them dictate your actions. Pause, reflect, and make choices based on logic and values, not just how you feel in the moment. This is how you maintain control and integrity. Number 26, you don't need to have all the answers. The pressure to have everything figured out is a burden that weighs many people down. Stoicism teaches that it's okay not to have all the answers. Life is a journey of continuous learning and adaptation. Embrace the uncertainty, ask questions, and stay curious. Not knowing everything is not a weakness. It's an opportunity to learn and grow. Number 27. Most people are too focused on themselves to care about you. We often overestimate how much others think about us. The truth is, most people are too wrapped up in their own lives to pay much attention to yours. This realization is freeing. It means you can live authentically without constantly worrying about others' opinions. Focus on your path and let others focus on theirs. Number 28. Regret is wasted energy. Dwelling on what you could have done differently doesn't change anything. Stoicism teaches that regret is a futile emotion that keeps you stuck in the past. Instead of ruminating on missed opportunities, use those lessons to make better choices moving forward. The past is gone. Your power lies in the present. Number 29. Silence is powerful. In a noisy world, silence is underrated. Stoicism teaches the value of listening more than speaking. Sometimes the most powerful response is no response at all. Silence allows you to observe, reflect, and make thoughtful decisions. It's not weakness, but a strategic pause that can give you an edge in both personal and professional interactions. Number 30. The universe owes you nothing. The harsh truth is that life operates on its own terms, not yours. Stoicism teaches acceptance of this reality. The universe doesn't owe you success, love, or happiness. It's your responsibility to create those things for yourself. Embrace this truth, and you'll stop feeling like life is against you and start taking charge of your own fate. Number 31. Your legacy is determined by your actions, not your words. Talk is cheap. Stoicism emphasizes that your actions are what define you. It's easy to speak about your dreams, values, and plans, but what truly matters is what you do. Let your actions speak louder than your words. Show up, do the work, and let your legacy be built on tangible deeds rather than empty promises. Number 32. You are stronger than you think. Stoicism teaches resilience by constantly pushing you to test your limits. Often, you don't know your true strength until you're forced to use it. Life's challenges are opportunities to discover just how resilient and capable you are. Don't shy away from hardships. Face them head on, and you'll often find that you are stronger than you ever imagined. Number 33. Control your impulses. Impulse control is one of the most valuable skills you can develop. Stoicism teaches the importance of pausing before reacting, especially in emotionally charged situations. Impulsive decisions are rarely wise and often lead to regret. Take a step back, assess the situation calmly, and respond with intention rather than impulse. Number 34. The only constant is change. Change is inevitable, whether you like it or not. Stoicism teaches us to embrace change rather than resist it. Fighting against change only causes stress and frustration. Instead, adapt and flow with life's ebbs and flows. Accepting change as a natural part of life allows you to navigate it with grace and resilience. Number 35. Not everyone will like you, and that's okay. Trying to please everyone is a losing battle. No matter how kind, talented, or well-intentioned you are, some people simply won't like you. Stoicism teaches that others' opinions are beyond your control and are often rooted in their own biases and issues. Focus on being true to yourself rather than bending to fit others' expectations. Number 36. Learn to be your own best friend. Self-reliance doesn't mean isolation. It means cultivating a healthy relationship with yourself. Stoicism teaches that you should be able to rely on yourself for support, motivation, and comfort. Being your own best friend means treating yourself with kindness, encouraging yourself through tough times, and holding yourself accountable. Number 37. Your life is a reflection of your habits. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of daily habits and routines. It's not the big, sporadic actions that shape your life, but the small, consistent ones. Your habits dictate your future, so choose them wisely. Whether it's exercising, reading, or practicing gratitude, your habits are the building blocks of who you are becoming. Number 38. There is no growth without discomfort. Growth requires stepping outside of your comfort zone. Stoicism teaches that discomfort is a sign that you're pushing your boundaries and expanding your capabilities. Instead of shying away from difficult situations, embrace them as necessary challenges that foster personal development. Growth isn't easy, but it's always worth it. Number 39. Success requires sacrifice. Every achievement comes with a price, whether it's time, effort, or giving up other comforts. Stoicism teaches that if you want something badly enough, you must be willing to make sacrifices. This could mean waking up earlier, working longer hours, or letting go of certain leisure activities. Success demands commitment, and commitment often requires sacrifice. Number 40. Forgive not for them, but for yourself. Holding on to grudges only hurts you. Stoicism teaches that forgiveness is less about excusing others and more about freeing yourself from the chains of resentment. By forgiving, you release negative energy and make space for peace and personal growth. It's not about letting others off the hook. It's about freeing yourself. Number 41. Don't take things personally. Not everything others do is about you. Stoicism teaches that people's actions are often reflections of their own struggles and insecurities. Taking things personally only burdens you with unnecessary emotional weight. Instead, learn to detach and see things from a broader perspective. This will save you from a lot of unnecessary stress. Number 42. Let go of what you can't control. One of the core tenets of Stoicism is the ability to distinguish between what you can and cannot control. Worrying about things outside of your control only drains your energy and distracts you from what you can influence. Letting go of the uncontrollable is not giving up. It's focusing your efforts where they truly matter. Number 43. Be grateful for what you have. Gratitude is a key element of Stoic philosophy. In a world that constantly pushes us to want more, it's easy to overlook the blessings you already have. Gratitude shifts your focus from lack to abundance. It's not about settling, but about appreciating the journey and the present moment. A grateful heart is a peaceful heart. Number 44. Patience is a virtue worth cultivating. We live in an age of instant gratification, But Stoicism teaches the value of patience. Whether you're working toward a long-term goal or dealing with a difficult person, patience allows you to endure without losing your composure. Patience is not passive, it's an active acceptance of life's timing. Cultivating patience will bring you peace in the face of delays and challenges. Number 45. Your mind can be your best friend or your worst enemy. Stoicism teaches that the quality of your life depends on the quality of your thoughts. Your mind can either uplift you with positive, constructive thinking or drag you down with negativity and self-doubt. Train your mind to be your ally through mindfulness, reflection, and conscious effort. This is the key to inner peace and self-mastery. Number 46. Jealousy is a waste of energy. Comparing yourself to others breeds jealousy, resentment, and dissatisfaction. Stoicism teaches that your only competition is yourself. Focus on your own path, your own progress, and your own goals. Jealousy distracts you from your journey and poisons your mind. Redirect that energy towards self-improvement, and you'll find contentment. Number 47. Fear is natural, but courage is a choice. Fear is a natural human emotion, but Stoicism teaches that you don't have to be ruled by it. Courage isn't the absence of fear. It's taking action despite it. Whether it's fear of failure, rejection, or the unknown, facing your fears head-on is how you build strength and resilience. Choose courage daily and watch how your life transforms. Number 48. True wealth is not measured by material possessions. Stoicism teaches that true wealth comes from wisdom, relationships, and inner peace, not material possessions. While it's fine to enjoy the comforts of life, don't base your happiness on them. True fulfillment comes from a sense of purpose, meaningful connections, and personal growth. Focus on these, and you'll find a deeper sense of wealth that money can't buy. Number 49. You are the author of your own story. Stoicism empowers you to take control of your narrative. You can't always control what happens to you, but you can control how you respond and what you make of it. Every day is a new page in the book of your life. Write it with intention, courage, and authenticity. You are not a passive character. You are the author. Number 50. You will die someday, and that's okay. The final and perhaps most profound Stoic truth is the acceptance of mortality. Remembering that life is finite gives you perspective. It pushes you to live fully, love deeply, and not sweat the small stuff. Instead of fearing death, use it as a motivator to live a life that you are proud of, filled with purpose, joy, and contribution. Which of these Stoic truths spoke to you the most? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe to Mindset Motivators, and hit the notification bell for more insights on Stoicism and personal growth. Share this video with someone who needs these timeless lessons, and let's grow together.